Welcome to Mika's Journey, a transition story, episode 13. Like, share, and subscribe. You'll hear about all the episodes as soon as they come out. I finished up with my speech therapy at the VA today. I graduated with flying colors. The app I use is Voice Tools. Is that showing up? It worked earlier. You can see the emblem though. That's the emblem you're looking for. Inside Voice Tools, you can see where you're speaking at. It'll give you a little graph and show you how you're doing. You can see all the different pitches and you can try to match them. Try to match them with your voice and keep it right there. So that's what I'm shooting for right there. And over here, you can record what you're saying. And after you speak for a little bit, use lots of inflection and all of that. It'll tell you where your mean and medium voice is and everything. And what did I do there? Probably not. See, 192, 75% feminine. Feminine. Very happy with that. So I've been at church. I've been trying to work on singing. It's been hard because the whole idea of the speech therapy is to create a voice that's comfortable to speak in for long periods of time. But I don't know. I always have a tendency to want to sing just a little bit higher than my natural voice or harmonizing whatever. That's much more difficult to do. And because I'm already 60 hertz above my natural voice, it means I now have less range above than I do below. So I really have to learn to sing at this voice. And I'm going to have to practice that more. The other thing is making this voice come out. I cannot get very loud with this voice. And that's something else that you can do with this app is that it's one of those, it'll show you how loud your voice is. It goes up above 100 hertz, I think. Is that how they meant? Or decibels, 100 decibels. So my yelling earlier, I could get up around 70 decibels pretty easily. But I need to work on that better. Because they keep asking me, you want to sing? And I'm like, nope. This voice is not prime for Hollywood or anywhere else. I don't even know about karaoke at the moment. I have a hard time. So like I said, the whole idea is to create a voice that you can maintain for long periods. And we're getting there. I'm a work in progress as far as that's concerned. The other thing is I have electrolysis in a few days on Wednesday. So I'm a day unshaven. It doesn't look bad. My eyesight sucks, so I can't tell what you can see in the camera. I can't even tell what's shown in there unless I'm up here. But my mustache is now coming back in because we are now what? This is now 4 weeks out from electrolysis. 5, 6. So yeah, we are good. How's this working? I don't know. But 4 weeks out, so the hair is starting to grow back in. Not electrolysis, laser. I did laser 4 weeks ago. So yeah, we're getting close to that. Goodie for me. I can bring this back. So I think that's probably good for the Mika update on how I'm going. Today's subject I thought would be breast development and top surgery. We'll talk about these for just a second, and I got to remember to come back to top surgery. But as I said the other day, yesterday, in the last episode, that I'm not sure what's going on with my breasts. But typical onset for a female would be 8 to 13. And you're probably more likely in the 11 to 13 range. But you start to notice a soreness under your nipples. That's where the tissue starts developing, is right from the nipples, and it starts working out almost like dendritic or tendrils going out. there's a Dr. Yoon that does videos here on YouTube where he talks about different surgeries, and I was watching him because he was doing a lot on bottom surgeries, and he had one that he was commenting on top surgery, and I thought, oh, I gotta see this and see what's going on. And I'm watching this video, and it's just down in a little corner. He's sitting there talking, and you can just see this video, and there's a lot of red, and I'm like, why is there so much red there? And the doctor that then says, oh, so now they're removing the breast tissue. And I'm like, oh, this is FGM top surgery. Okay. Doesn't say that anywhere. So I'm watching rapidly, but what came out, it almost looked like, there are little tendrils off the end of that. This is where the breast tissue was going out, and now it's coming up. That's what's happening, that the breast tissue starts to grow out from the nipple under there. And then the other thing about your breast is the fat you can put there. How big they're actually going to get is largely dependent on how much fat you can store and keep stored. So I'm not anticipating a lot. Like I said, I would prefer A cups, but if I don't get them, then we'll worry about that at that time, not now. But yesterday I did a video, and I was really excited to talk about this, and I started uploading it, and I undressed, and I was feeling my nipples, and boy, I thought that these were tender. I'm not feeling anything in the nipples. And all of a sudden I'm like, boy, did I just give a bunch of false info? So I go over and I stop the download, and I figure, all right, we're going to redo this video. And I did the one that came out yesterday where I just kind of talked about it. But later that night, I'm feeling again, it's like, no, I think they are kind of sore. And today I can confirm it. I'm definitely feeling something under the nipples. So last night, I was looking in the mirror again, and it's like, boy, my nipples are huge. They're swollen. They're not hard swollen, but they're swollen. They're full. My nipples usually aren't like that. In fact, usually it takes a bit to even get them erect. So this is really surprising to see them that big, and you start to see that it even looks like the areola is just a little swollen. Now I have very small areola, but basically the width of my finger. So I'm just feeling around the nipple, the areola around there. It's under there. I feel very tender. So something has started. I don't know what, but I'm very, very excited. And this episode is going to go in very nicely with the next episode, because as I said, I was watching videos on bottom surgery. So I looked up a bunch of information on that. It's interesting stuff. We'll share some of that. Did I hit everything? Top surgery. So I don't know yet. I don't have money. The money for that. I don't have the extra money for that. So I don't see top surgery in my future. Not unless the VA starts doing that. And that, I think, is a hard sell for any government agency to do that. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm still hoping to get whole body laser. I wrote to Senator Sinema. I haven't heard anything back. I don't know if I just went to spam or not. We'll see. I may have to actually go down there and start knocking on doors. Senator! It could be a lot of fun to be an activist. But we will keep you informed on the journey. It's still ongoing. Won't be done for a while. The one problem I have with the hair, let's go back to hair for just a second, because we're dealing with electrolysis. And as you can see right up here, I've got a bunch of little tiny short hairs. And that's because we have to shave still. And so I can't help but miss and get some regular hairs from time to time. I try to lift up and shave under there. So there's the your mandible comes into your skull right there, and so there's a ridge. And I figured that's a good spot for my hairline, I think. So that's where we've been working on that for months already. The ear hair is coming back. We got to work on that again. That was only like a couple of weeks ago. Oh my God. So some of these hairs are boogers. I will say that. They just keep coming back. I know a girl who is 10 years in, and she still has some hair she's got to go back for time to time. Not all the time, they're growing slower. So I don't know. I also looked up my labs today. So this is when I started on HRT a month ago, and they did the hormone test, and my testosterone was coming in low. I was at 246, and 250 is the minimum. And I was already on the low side. So that appointment's coming up in a few weeks, September. I want to say it's in middle of September. So that's coming up soon, and I'm going to get another lab in. Oh, I hope they didn't do the wrong labs today. I just did labs today too, and I didn't think to say some of these labs need to wait. I hope they didn't do one too soon. We'll just do another if they did, though. No biggie. And then we'll get 4 weeks out, and however, when is that appointment going to be? 8 to 9 weeks out, something like that. So we'll do it then. I flustered myself. I hope those labs didn't get screwed up. Not a big deal. So yeah, everything's going great with me. The journey continues. Thank you to all who are watching the videos. Take care. I'm Mika.